Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Frogging YouTube video. My name is Pollux the Wise, and in today's episode, we're going to be going over a little bit more information about the Kingdom Rush Subscriber Battles esports tournament that I have been in the process of constructing. So, just going over some quick information on our seasonal schedule, just to give you guys a more clear picture as far as what's coming up in the future. Every YouTuber must have their team roster submitted before the end of February 14th. So, if you don't have it submitted before then, you're not going to be playing. Practice starts on the 15th, and it's going to go until the end of February on the 28th. And then the actual tournament is going to kick off starting March 1st of this year with round one of the casual division bracket. So, just kind of going over, how does the actual tournament progress? Because I know this is definitely a question that's probably foremost in front of each of your guys' minds. So there's going to be 3 different divisions, and each one represents a difficulty level. So casual, intermediate, and then veteran. And each division has their own bracket. And each bracket is going to have 4 rounds, and each round is going to last an entire week. So participants will have one whole week to upload, record, or live stream their attempt on either Discord or YouTube in front of an event moderator who will record their time and validate their performance, make sure that they're not cheating or doing anything suspicious. And then at the end of 4 rounds, the remaining participants will automatically qualify for the quarterfinals. And after the quarterfinals, there will be the semifinals, and then the finale where participants will battle for first place. So just kind of going over some of the rules here real quick, just to kind of clarify what is allowed and what isn't allowed, and what you guys need to do as far as making sure you're responsible. Number one, first of all, rosters have to be submitted before the event in a timely manner prior to the start of it. And this is going to give us event organizers time to generate a fair bracket and account for wildcard players in the event that we have an odd number of total participants. If there's an even number of players, we don't have to worry about wildcard players, and we will be giving more information on wildcard players in the future, and I'll be explaining what those are eventually. But for now, we're just going to move on to point number 2, where players who are found to be cheating in any manner will be immediately disqualified and banned from ever participating again in the tournament. I think that's kind of self-explanatory, guys. Don't cheat. It's not fun to do, and frankly, it just makes it a horrible experience for everybody else, especially if they try very, very hard and they actually end up doing well, only to have somebody else usurp their performance by, very nefarious means. Number 3, YouTubers are responsible for communicating with their teams and making sure they submit their live streams and video recordings in a timely manner. And players who fail to show up during the event or do not submit their performances risk being disqualified, but are not necessarily banned from participating in another future tournament. But with that being said, I would just like to point out that if you guys do consistently say, hey, I want to participate in the tournament, and then you just don't show up, you're probably going to be at some point eventually banned for doing that. It's just because there could be people who actually will show up for the tournament, and we don't want people just taking up spots and then not showing up, because that's just frankly rude to somebody else who may wanted to have participated but ended up getting not chosen for the team because somebody else wanted to volunteer. Number 4, judges have the final say in the event of a dispute between 2 teams, and complaints must be logged in a clear and concise manner in order to be considered and acted upon. Number 5, players must provide video proof of their performance in-game, whether through Discord screen sharing, YouTube video recordings, or a YouTube live stream. So photos and screenshots of attempts are not valid and will not be considered as permissible means of participating in the event. And players who are attempting to do this during the tournament will be banned from participating in future tournaments. Your team's roster must be submitted with the appropriate information, and on it, every player on your team must include their name, whether that's a nickname, username, or if they feel comfortable sharing it, their real name. Number 2 is the team or the YouTuber that they're playing for, so whose team they're on. And number 3, the country they're playing from. Number 7, using shop items during the tournament are banned. So I understand that there are some people who I'm sure are using the Frontiers Steam version as opposed to the mobile. Granted, you've got the shop items there as well, but that's neither here nor there. But just in case anybody thought, hey, I'm just going to spam Fat Boys and just easily win this within like 2 seconds. No, you're not going to be able to do that. Unfortunately, it would be kind of funny though. But no, that's banned. You can't use any shop items, I'm afraid. With that, ladies and gentlemen, let's just go on to the final point, which is you cannot play on the same team under multiple accounts and usernames. And people who do this will be banned. Now, I'm not going to lie. That's going to be a little bit difficult to validate, obviously. So you guys are kind of on the honor system there. And if we do find out from somebody else that you're doing this, well, then you're pretty much just going to be banned pretty much almost straight away. So I do want to just try and make this a fair event. I do want people to have some competitive, fun gameplay in these games. With that being said, ladies and gents, I hope this gives you guys a little bit more information. And if you guys have more questions, we have more information on our Discord server. So I will be posting the link to that down in the comment section of today's video as well. And if for some reason you can't find it there, well, don't worry. It's also posted in the previous episode on my YouTube channel. You can go there, click on that, and then it'll take you to the Discord server directly if you have any other further questions. In any case, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed this YouTube video, and I hope you guys are excited for the upcoming tournament soon. Peace out. I will see you guys all next time.